Hey, real estate agents, how would you like a proven script that would increase your business, put $250,000 right into your business? Of course you love it, right? Like that's a lot of money. Who couldn't use another $250,000 no matter what level of success you're currently at? And that's what I'm going to share today. I'm going to share the math, I'm going to share the why, and I'm going to share the how. I've been using it for over a decade. I'm Guillermo Salas, former attorney turned real estate agent. I've served over 1,500 clients over the course of my career. And I'm on this YouTube channel, I'm sharing all the tips, tricks, techniques, systems, and processes that help me build multiple leverage businesses, multiple passive incomes. It's all yours for free. All you got to hit is that notification button, hit that subscribe button, and you'll hear about the content before anybody else. So let's jump into it, the math. So the math is very simple. Like in your phone, you just grab it right now. I guarantee you that you have at least 100 contacts in your phone. And if you don't, you got to hit pause right now. You go out to the local cafe shop and start talking to people. Stop being a secret agent. Our job is to talk to people, right? Absolutely. Get out there and make sure you have 100 people. So let's get back to the math. You have 100 people that the market research shows that for every person that you know, they're going to know 5 people over the next 12 months that are going to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. So that's 500 people, right? And these are people that you know that are in your contact, right? Your SOI sphere of influence. So they're going to know 5 people. So that's 500 transactions. Now we're not going to get them all. We're not even going to get the majority. All we're looking to do is get 5%. So that's 25 transactions or just 2 sales a month. Not crazy, right? Not super hard. So 2 sales a month, and the average price point I just checked, right? Go out there and verify, but the average price point right now is about $387,000. So you're looking at that 25 transactions, average price point $387,000, and let's just go conservative, 2.5% commission. Like, please don't blow me up, Guillermo. I get much more than that. Like, let's just go conservative, 2.5. So you look at that math, that's about $250,000 that you can put into your business immediately by just using this script. Now let's talk about the why. The why is geared towards your sphere of influence, right? That's the SOI, or some people say a COI, center of influence. Well, why them, right? Well, you know them already, right? They know you, love you, trust you. In most cases, want you to see them successful, right? So why go out and, I said, lots of people do incredible amounts of business through FSBO, expired, door knocking. But again, the reality is those are lower conversion, harder to convert. SOI is the easiest conversion, lowest cost, right? Because you already know them. You have to go spend money with mailers and your time door knocking. They're the lowest cost, highest conversion. And most importantly, sort of the mindset part of things is that if they're already your friend, most likely you're going to enjoy working with them. And if you enjoy doing something, the probability goes sky high that you're going to continue to do it rather than quit when it gets hard. So that is the why. So now the how, right? The how, I'm going to teach you the script, and the script is I call it the permission script. It's had some other names, but that's the one that's landed the most. And it really is gaining permission. That's the power of it. And you'll see why in a few seconds. So as you're calling your SOI, the way it's going to work is you're going to call them. It's like, hey, I just watched this guy Guillermo on YouTube, or I spoke to my broker, or I was at a class, and I learned that everybody that I know is going to know 5 people over the next 12 months that's going to buy, sell, and invest in real estate. So they got me to thinking, hey, why don't we create a list of people who would be excited or wouldn't mind helping me out? And I thought, like, hey, your name came to mind. Would you be willing to be part of that list? Now, at that point in the stage, once you sort of lay that out for them and you educate them on the sort of market research, they're going to say, hey, either what's involved, or if they don't ask what's involved, you're going to offer what's involved. So let's just presume they say, oh yeah, sure, no problem. What's involved? And your answer is going to be like 2 easy things. First, hear about anybody who's going to buy, sell, invest in real estate. Then just make an introduction. And I prefer you make that introduction over either email or text message, so that way I can get you, I know you're super busy, get you out of the middle of the way, and I have their contact information. I can take it from there. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that every 3 months, I'm just going to give you a call. We're going to catch up, but also I'm just going to jog your memory and see who you might know that might be looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate. Is that okay? And again, they're your sphere of influence. In most cases, and like 99% of the time, they're going to say, yeah, that's fine. So that's it, that permission. And think about sort of like the power of this, right? Oftentimes, we, real estate agents, will go out and do the harder conversion, lower conversion type of things because we don't want to seem pushy to our SOI, right? So that's one of the mindset things. We don't want to seem pushy, so we don't want to even call our SOI, even though they want us to be successful, they want to help us out, and we don't go there. So right now, we're getting permission for them to do that, right? And more importantly, we're setting the expectation how regularly we're going to do it. So it's going to be every 3 months, we're going to reach out to them. And the purpose of the conversation is going to be catching up, but also business. So you're setting the expectation and you're getting permission up front so that all those like limiting beliefs and mindset stuff that prevent us from making a call, boom, they're gone, right? You don't have to deal with them anymore because you've gotten the permission up front. Now, here's the bonus tip on this. You want to use technology to help you out. So take your database, whatever your SOI, whatever number, let's take an easy number. Let's say it's 300, right? And say you do 100 in the beginning of the year, let's say January, 100 in February, and 100 in March. So you're gonna break that down, right? So literally you're gonna make this dummy proof for you. You're gonna break it out so that in January, you know exactly who you're calling. You wake up in the morning, you open up your CRM, and it should be in there already. Boom. These are the 3 people I'm going to call on January 2nd or whatever you start your year, right? And then you're done that January, then you get into the second third on February, and then you get into the final third in March. And guess what happens in April? That's right. You start it all over again. And it's just dummy proof. The system works. You know when to call, you know what to say, right? So let's talk a little bit about that. When you get on the call with them, it's their time. It's like, hey, I'm just giving you the call. Remember way back when I talked to you about that list? So let's cover business first, and then let's catch up afterwards. So I think, who do you know who's looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate? And you do want to ask the who, right? Not do you know. A yes or no answer just ends the conversations. So who do you know? And then there's a couple of memory joggers that you can implement, because sometimes they're like, they can't think of anybody. All right, well, who do you know that maybe got a job promotion? Who do you know who recently found out that they're pregnant? Who do you know who recently announced that they're getting married? Who do you know that unfortunately is going through a divorce? Who do you know that unfortunately had somebody pass away in their life, in their family? Those are sort of the memory joggers that get them thinking about who is probably, and these are indicators of people who might be interested or have some real estate property to sell. And so that you want to be armed with that information. Now, next level ask, if they don't know, who do you know, and none of those memory joggers work for you. The next level ask is, all right, well, I love working with you. You're a great friend. I imagine all your other friends are very, very much like you. Who do you know is just great people, right? That I can just get to know, and then over time, I form the relationship with them. And I can help them out, and they can help me out. And it doesn't matter if they just bought a house or sold their house. I really want to get to know them and form more friendships, and maybe they know somebody who just recently got married or announced that they're gonna have a kid. So that's the next level question. And so now you're armed with the script, what to say and when to say it. Easy peasy. It's the market research is already done for you. It's a proven system. I've been using it for over a decade, and it's absolutely worked for me. The majority of my business, 80-90%, comes from just using this. So there it is, really simple system. And I'm gonna give you one final bonus tip. When you call, come prepared to give them something of value as well, right? It's so that a concept of giving, coming from contribution, you help them. It's the sort of that reciprocity piece. By the way, it's just more fun to do it that way, right? And so come with everybody, just go on LinkedIn, figure out what line of business they're in if you don't know already. And maybe they're, maybe they're a general contractor and they need some work. Or like, you know what, I actually have somebody who's about to list their house and they probably need some handyman stuff to be done, right? Or even if they're not in the market and don't have a job and they're a homemaker, babysitter, or again, a handyman to help out with stuff, just come with something that can help them. And if you do that enough, you'll absolutely increase your sales. But there it is, very simple system. Execute it today. Absolutely will increase and scale up your business. Now, if you want a copy of this script and how to ask for a referral, I've got both. I got a copy of the PDF on the permission script itself, and I have a PDF copy of how to ask for referrals with all the different memory joggers, more than I mentioned here on this video. So all you have to do is comment in the video below, say moneymaker, and I'll send you a copy of both of those PDFs. And if you want to practice, in my calendar link is in the description below. Just schedule, a half an hour with me, and we can script practice and go through it, as well as any other tips to help your business. So go out there. In the meantime, until next video, go out and there and cause and create miracles. Until next time.